Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It is April 20th, 2023. And we are, oh, April 19th. I'm sorry, 2023. We are about to have an eclipse um, coming this week. New moon. Just one second. Yes, we have a new moon and an eclipse that is coming. So I just felt led to see where our energies are at right now for the collective. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome here to my channel, Love and Guiding Light, where I offer enlightenment from spirits, our ancestors, and all those wonderful, wonderful archangels that we all have that are here to guide us. Okay, and today I just wanted to see where the energies were at since we are about to have this eclipse this week, actually, 19th through the 20th. Having me some wonderful coffee. Well, actually, it's mushroom coffee. Not sure I love coffee, but coffee just does not love me. It sets off my acid reflux. So I discovered this mushroom instant coffee, and when I say this is so yummy with this caramel flavored non-dairy creamer, it is really good. So if anyone is looking for something to replace their coffee, because it causes me to have indigestion as well as a heightened anxiety when I'm having nervousness going on within myself. I noticed that it kind of increases that feeling as well. So these have superfood mushrooms in it, 7 of them. So very tasty if anyone is interested in that. Anywho, I wanted to come on and just see where the energies are today. I'm going to be using this here Black Moon Astrology to see if I can see what our energies are. Okay. We call upon all our angels, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides, ascended masters, all those that are currently with us today on this journey to give us some information on our energies for today. Co-host spirit guides, ancestors, archangels, all those that are currently on this journey with us all, the collective, to give us clarity and guidance on today. Show me. Oh, there we go. 8th house, endings and beginnings. I always like to say that, you know, of course, if you are going through something and something is coming to an official end, instead of looking at it as any ending, you know, perceive it as a new beginning. New beginning to start anew, you know, start afresh. That's the number 5, you know, and 5 is related to change. So I don't know if this is a ending that you are currently possibly facing that has happened recently or more in the past. I believe it's more in the past because um, for the most part, I know that for me, I've been on this journey for a while now, and so the healing and transformation, all that kind of stuff, I've already feel like I've already gone through all of that, and I am finally in a place where I can truly and honestly say that I am closing out the chapters of my past, and I am looking forward to the new beginning and what is to come um, in the future. So for me, I can resonate in this area where I know that I am looking forward to the new beginning and what is to come. And some of you all may have just left situations and are in an ending, you know, and you may just need to look at it in another way instead of an ending. Look at it as a beginning, a fresh start, new beginning, new opportunities that could possibly present themselves to you on this journey of an ending, new beginning. Okay. New beginning. Let's see what the book says, okay? Let me turn this heater off and get more. So, 32 is the 8th house. And your 8th house is ending, and what would we see 8th house pertaining to, which is in your natal chart. So, from my rotten body, flowers shall grow, and I am in them, and that is eternity. It says, this is where it all goes. Dark becomes mysterious. In astrology, the 8th house represents the long, dark night before light comes. A new dawn is on its way, but you need to grapple with the darkness and the unknown a while longer. So I don't know if you all are familiar with the dark night of the soul. I actually experienced that, I know, and possibly have still been in that energy. You know, I know when I first started my journey, the dark night of the soul, it was really a tough energy to maneuver through. However, through my consistent studies and trying to understand what I was experiencing and being able to do the research in that genre helped me to really stay the course. So if I am currently in the ending of that energy, the final ending of that energy, man, am I grateful, because that is not an easy energy to be in. And so a lot of the collective is still experiencing the ending of that type of energy because they are currently truly ready to move forward in their life, on their journey. So this is good news that we are finally at the end of that. Woohoo! I am very excited about that. So it says you just have to grapple a little while longer. Traditionally, the 8th house is about sex, death, psychic power, control, and material things, such as money and inheritance, that which belongs to other people. But such things you will end up owning, or at least you will end up owning, or owing, no, not owning, or at least purely. It also represents the time of year when Halloween or Samhain takes place. This involves all dark gothic things associated with it. When the 8th house card turns up, in a spread. The meaning is clear. You are in a period of great transformation. Your, oh Lord, your matter in question may seem like a life or death issue. This is not a time for superficialities. You may be evaluating your life choices, and the need for a change is great. Something that has been in your life for a long time crumbles like a tower. It must be built back up in a different way. You will not be able to forge ahead without taking care of this matter. A current change, a certain change must be completed before you can move ahead. This adjustment may feel uncomfortable or will not be an easy one. Sex and death are major issues of the 8th house, the beginning and the end. This card means serious business. The 8th house shows what a relationship will be after commitment is made to a partnership, represented by preceding 7th house. If love is your question, it is a deep and transformational love wrought with passion and sexual jealousies. You may find yourself sexually irresistible or reborn through sex into a greater level of intimacy and passion. As an alternative meaning could be that there is a doorway you should not pass through. Having this card present does not mean someone is going to die. This is unlikely, but it does mean that you may end up dealing with things being passed on to you, inheritance issues, deeds, trust, insurance policies, goods of the dead, alimony, child support, and even taxes. The 8th house card also indicates what a partner owns, his or her resources and finances, but can also concern something passed down from parents or grandparents. These are access acquired from a relationship. Psychic ability is all of its form. Is also one meaning behind this card. It suggests premonitions, visionary dreams, and seeing into the past, present, and future. But even more so, it indicates communication from spirit. It may be that your home environment experiences a haunting, or you become involved in a paranormal interest such as ghosts and other types of spirits. Past life information is also filed away in the 8th house, filed away in the 8th house, and surfacing as unexplained phobias or sudden attacks of anxiety. In any event, with this card, you are quite connected to the psychic realm. Health-wise, the 8th house card can mean a long-term illness with an extended period of recovery for someone who you are connected or important to. The 8th house indicates where the elderly or very sick goes to die, or a place of healing, but where there is no cure. Jealousy, rival, sabotage, and stalking are also issues of the 8th house. However, there are more positive meanings of this house of sex and death. You may experience penetrating insights, or you may go through a time of renewal, a time where you are given a second chance. Your life is made over and you become a builder. Darkness comes and a tower falls, but there is a better one to replace it. It's considered the 9 of Swords in the tarot deck. I truly feel that this card is, like I said, endings of perhaps the experience of the dark night of the soul, endings of past situations, relationships, closing out that chapter finally, ready to move forward, forging forward on the journey in which your soul has been called to. I don't get the energy of death or anything like that, because this card perceives a lot of endings, to things, as the book stated, but that is not what I am getting from this particular card at the moment. It's just the endings of any negative energies that were lingering from past situations. They're closing out in order for you to be able to forge forward, okay? And that is basically the energy that we are in And I am so looking forward to the new of what is to come. Let's see. This one. The Holy Spirit, universe, ancestors, archangels, all those currently present with us on this journey. What we have to look forward to on this journey, now that we are coming to closure of past energies. Holy Spirit, universe, ancestors, what can we look forward to as the collective, as we are looking ahead? What's to come? Show me it. Holy Spirit. There we go. I see. Got 2 already. Perseverance. And then we got acceptance. So we're going to need perseverance and acceptance. Is there anything else, Holy Spirit? That we can look forward to. There we go. What's that? Change. Looking forward to it. So it says perseverance. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. This symbol is very sacred, and therefore it should, by looking at it, help you to awaken whatever is dormant in you, to give you the energies needed to preserve, not to preserve, but to have the endurance, the perseverance to continue on the journey. The journey is not easy. I'm sure you are very aware if you've been on it. You have your ups and your downs, your moments of you're like, wow, whatever. And sometimes you may even feel like you are weary and just tired of being on this journey. But unfortunately, there's no turning back. So you have to remain strong and go within, and Spirit will give you what is necessary in order to keep forging forward, the perseverance you needed. You have to accept where you are at this moment. I'm learning to accept the things that and accepting the things you can't change. You can't change the past. What has happened in the past is no longer anything that you should be focusing upon. You cannot go back and change what has already transpired, okay? All you can do is look forward, and from those lessons, try not to have the same or make the same mistakes. You live and you learn. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So change is a necessary part of life. We all have to continue to forge forward. You have to flow with the energies in which are currently in our path, so that you are able to adjust, be flexible, and sometimes if you have to, just step back and take in some deep breaths, inhale and then exhale to release and to continue onward. Change is good. It can be challenging, but it's all in how you perceive change. If you shift the perspective of all that is transpiring. Just know that the change is going to be for your betterment. Okay, that is always how I try to look at everything, is that the change in what I am experiencing at this current moment is ultimately going to be for my highest good. Okay. Let's see what the book says. Perseverance. It says, as a soul, you are on a mission in this physical dimension. You are the only one who knows the correct path to take. Your intuition, your connection to spirit is your compass. You have the power to stay the course, and you are stronger and more determined than you might first think. In order to experience many successes in life, you must mature and realize the strength within yourself and the qualities of inner courage. Life doesn't just happen. We must make it happen. It is natural for us in the human school to shy away from what we believe to be difficult because we concern ourselves with how others will perceive us. We are afraid of failure, ridicule, or coming up short. Now is the time to make the proper changes and take risks and do things you never thought you could before. Your soul must learn to become aware of its inner strength. Live the joyfulness your soul yearns for, the engage in activities you have always wanted to try but were afraid you'll fail at it. Your soul would not yearn for something that it could not accomplish. You have the strength and the fortitude to be capable of greatness. Wow. Spirit says you have the strength and the fortitude to be capable of greatness. You have to believe that and not worry about what others may feel or think, or even what they may say. You know, we are all evolving regardless, and some of us have awakened earlier than most, and therefore some of your friends, family, loved ones may not understand who you are becoming, but you have to, embrace that and accept where you are, and accept also where they are, and pray that, that they do evolve, and you all can at some point maybe come to the same juncture, but right now you're not, and you shouldn't worry about what others think or how they feel or view you. Okay. Acceptance. It says, right now your soul is learning acceptance. This may force you to feel out of control in a situation or with another person in your life. Just realize that if the universe has given you the incredible opportunity to release control, perhaps doing so will help you realize that there is a rhythm or a reason to everything in life. Rather than thinking that though these are accidents that are occurring, refer to these conditions as moments of divine design. Maybe it is a person or situation that you do not agree with right now. For the moment, instead of having a knee-jerk reaction based on an emotional response, step back, observe, and make an attempt to understand both sides of the equation, which is an incredible gift for you to practice tolerance, grace, and patience. Realize that although you have come to accept a situation or a condition, it doesn't necessarily mean you are condoning a behavior or that you support it. You see it for what it is and recognize that there is something rich to learn from it. So if you're experiencing anything challenging, just accept where you are now. Accept that everything happens for reasons. There is no coincidences. If things have ended, they ended because they needed to end. Perhaps you needed to go off into this journey where you were in solitude to get reconnected with yourself, become more connected with your creator, to better understand yourself, your behaviors, why you do certain things, to help you, reevaluate the course in which your life may have been taken at that time. You know, sometimes you get lost in situations and people or relationships, and you lose yourself because you've given it all away. But you know, you needed time to really get reconnected with yourself, you know, to learn boundaries, certain things like that. So accept where you are right now. And if you are seeing things differently, or if you are having situations in which you involve other people, you know, try to just step back and look at the perspectives on their side. You know, sometimes time away from situations can help you to reevaluate, you know, look at things from their perspective as well as your perspective. And then you could possibly have your aha, I get it now. I get it now. I can see it from both sides. I couldn't see it when I was in it, but I can see it now. And take that lesson, that valuable lesson that you've obtained, and use it to help you in moving forward in any other relationship. Okay? Change. So it says change. There is a certain comfort in the ideal of living a life without surprises. The status quo has an appeal, but you will never learn or grow if your circumstances stay the same. Everybody wants life to be better, but that requires change. You have chosen to incarnate into this physical dimension called Earth because of the myriad of opportunities. If you don't take advantage of them, what was the point of staying within your comfort zone? No, what was the point? Staying within your comfort zone is overrated. With change comes transformation, and with transformation comes evolution. Stop viewing change as good or bad, because all changes nourishes the soul. Don't equate it with a lack of control. Life happens, and it's supposed to happen. You can direct how it plays out, and you always have the power to accept change that redirects your path. Again, change is good. It helps you to evolve. It helps you to transform. It helps you to grow emotionally, spiritually, and also helps you to acquire control. Control. If you sit with the change and you sit and go within and you really learn and connect with yourself and you understand yourself, why you do certain things. You know, that's why it's very important to have a natal chart, because the natal chart can show you the aspects and where the planets were at your time of birth, and help you to understand why you do certain things, why you behave certain ways, and then able to help you to control those areas of your life. Me, I am, my ascendant sign as well as my moon is in Aries, which is a very actionary energy. You know, signs, zodiac signs bring energy, so that's important to know. My sun sign is Gemini, but my moon and my ascendant is Aries, which is like a fire sign, so it's a very actionary sign. In my past, I used to have behaviors of instant action. You know, I didn't think things through. I just would make quick decisions. And on this journey, I have learned that sometimes you can't do that always. You know, you really have to sit and contemplate before you make certain decisions, especially decisions that, of course, impact everyone, you know, especially if you have a family. So that's why it's important to know these things about your natal chart. Know thyself, God says. And if you want help with that, please, please, please reach out to me on the bottom link or whatever. If you can go online to get your own natal chart. There's several places you can do it for free. Alibaba, I forget which one I used. Astro Cafe. There are several out there that you can get it for free. You do need your birth certificate and the time that you were born. That's very, very important because it shows all the aspects of what planet was where the sun and the moon was at your time of birth. And then it will help you to see different zodiacs within your natal chart and the energies in which those brings. It really is eye-opening. So I do encourage you all to consider getting you a natal chart. And, you know, I would love to open up some type of study where we can all get together or communicate and go over and learning the different areas of our natal charts. Because, yeah, for me, it has been really transformational for me to have that tool to understand myself, my behaviors. My Venus is Cancer, so I am very loyal and loving. Because, you know, people will say, Geminis are flirtative. They really are non-committal and do. And I'm like, oh, that don't even make sense. You know, that don't resonate with me because, yeah, I don't think I even flirt, really. I just think that I'm a people person and people like me and, you know, I have an energy and people are drawn to me. If I'm talking to you or speaking to you, don't necessarily mean I'm flirting with you. It just means that, you know, I am a communicator. That's what I do. You know, that is one of my strong suits is I love to communicate. And I love people as well, you know, so therefore, I talk to a lot of people. Don't mean I'm trying to pick anyone up. You know, people may constride or whatever they say, think that that's the case, but that is not always the case, honey. With a Gemini, they just peoples. You know, they people person. So, you know, they like people and they love engaging with all types of people. They're not judgmental or caring or concerned about, you know, one's nationality or race or whatever. They just like to talk, and you know, that's how we are. You know, so when I was able to retrieve my natal chart and discover that my Venus was in Cancer, it helped me a great deal because I was like, oh, that makes sense. I am loving. I am very committed when I am with someone. I put my all in my relationships, 100%, sometimes 110, maybe too much. You know, in the past, I poured my entire life into another person, and then that didn't work out, and you know, I moved on and whatnot, and I went off, and here I am on this journey, learning to really love myself and set boundaries and not ignore certain things in which ways I may feel when I am meeting other people that I may consider dating. You know, I don't ignore red flags. I'm more in tune, let's say. And when I see something, a red flag, immediately, I don't even entertain situations, which is great. Because in the past, bam, I've wasted a lot of my time. Time is so valuable, you can't get it back. It's a lot of things in this world you can get back. You can, you know, re-earn your money. You can reacquire material things, but you cannot get your time invested in any situation. So I've learned that I will not invest my time in situations that are not worthy of my time. Look at that. Dreams do come true. Dreams do come true. So if you're dreaming a certain life that you want, you are part of bringing that dream to fruition. You know, you can have all that your heart desires. You really can. It starts within the thought. The thought. You think of something, you have something within your mind, and you take and you put your energy in that. You focus upon that. And you stay in a high vibrational energy. Focus upon that. And those things will manifest into your life. It is all in what you put your energy into. If you focus on anything different, if you focus on negativity, lack, anything of those nature, that is what you will bring in. That's what you will manifest. So always remember to stay very mindful of what it is that you're thinking. You have the ability to shift your thoughts. If they are going into a negative direction, shift them. Shift them to something positive. Turn on some music. Listen to, I love to listen to certain frequencies on YouTube. There are many. Do your affirmations. Stay focused on the positive things in which you want to manifest. And watch them manifest into your life. Holy Spirit, we're going to pull a crystal. We're going to see, do we have any guidance from the angels? Holy Spirit, universe, ancestor, what message do our angel guides have for us today? What message do our angel guides have for us today? Holy Spirit, universe, what is the message that will our angels have for us today? Show me. Holy Spirit, ancestors. Sorry, y'all. Holy Spirit, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters. What is messages from our angels today? Is there anything? Nothing. Let's see. Yep, there we go. What is that? Ask. Spirit says ask. It says, ask us to help you in any situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're powered by many universal loves, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently wait for your requests. So if you're struggling in any area and you need help, you just call in your spirit guides, your ancestors, your archangels. They're there if you ask. They cannot intrude on your free will. You have to ask. When I get up every morning, I shield myself. I say a prayer and I shield myself and invoke the rays of rays of colors over me to protect me as I journey out into the world. And then I also ask all my archangels to be with me as I go out into the world, and to give me the words in which come from my mouth, in which I speak to others, by anyone that should cross my path, or anything, that it is nothing but uplifting and encouraging, full of wisdom and knowledge. You know, so I do ask them every day to be with me. Holy Spirit, universe, ancestors, what crystals would be good for the collective on today? Holy Spirit, universe, ancestors, what crystals would be good? What was that? Periodite peridotite, something like that. I can't pronounce it. But anyway, I got these cards at Five Below. If you're interested, you can go and get a deck for yourself to have. If you are not able to find the stone, which you probably could on eBay or Amazon. But if you don't, you can get the cards. Use the cards because they hold the energy of that stone in which is on it. And you can use this to call that energy into you. It says, there can be a lot of negative energies and negative emotions surrounding you from day to day. This stone neutralizes those energies and allow your spirit to absorb knowledge and wisdom. Used during meditation, it also expands your mind so you can truly understand the beauty of life. There was two. And then we had Prenite. It says this stone is a connection to spiritual beings in another plane or existence. When you are deep into meditation, make sure the stone touches your third eye. It will help you to visualize the spiritual plane and the beings in it. When placed under your pillow, it also promotes dreaming. Again, you can get these cards and use these cards. It's all about the intentions in which you set, okay? And the energies can be given to you through these cards if you cannot access the actual stone. And last but not least, let's get you all some angel numbers. Holy Spirit, ancestors, archangels. What? No, I was flipped over already, so let me flip that one over. What? It's another one flipped over. Okay. Yep, there we go. It gave me one without me even trying. 27. Your mind is wide open and you are tolerant and compassionate towards all ways of life. You value freedom of expression and want to improve the condition of people, whether in your community, your country, or your world at large. I am expressive. Be expressive. Express whatever it is in which you feel led to do in your spirit. Be expressive. You know, we all have a purpose here. We all chose to be here during this time, and you have a gift. And then 666, I am centered. I am centered. It says, a wake-up call for you to re-examine your current situation and change the direction of your thoughts so you can raise your vibration to a more positive frequency. Again, I said, we all have the ability to shift our thoughts from one way of seeing things to another. So if you're thinking anything negative, quickly find a way to shift your thoughts from that by either listening to music, frequencies, anything that uplifts your spirit. Do that. Replace that. Find something else to focus on other than negativity, because that is what you will manifest into your world if you focus upon it. Oh, Jesus, 999. Okay, 999. I can tell you right now, 999 is endings. Well, nines are related to endings, and so we are in the endings of these negative energies that pertain to past closures in which we are all perhaps in right now, closing off relationships that no longer serve our highest purpose. And we are looking forward to the future, what is to come. There are some great things I feel in store for us, and I am so looking forward to it. So I pray that you all are as well. It says thank the past for your lessons and leave it where it belongs. so you can make the best of the life that is still waiting to be fulfilled by only you. You are unique. You are unique. I am unique. Like I said, we all chose to be here at this time. And perhaps, like I said, I know now that where I am at in this journey, on this journey, I believe that what transpired from my past had to happen for me to be where I am, because I'm here for a greater purpose. And I've always had that feeling, my entire life. So I could not be in that purpose in that past relationship that I was in. And I had to come out of it in order to be where I am today. So for that, I am so grateful and thankful. I'm thankful for the lessons I've learned, and I am releasing it all in love and light, and I am moving and forging forward. And I pray that you all are as well, that you will kiss your past goodbye, let it go, and move forward. I pray that this has brought you enlightenment, and if you so feel led to do so, please like the video and then subscribe as well and share it. And then if you would like I said, if you leave comments on any of the videos of anything, I think my email may be in my community side. I need to check my board to see if I have my email posted there, in order for us to be able to connect. Either way, my email is loveandguidinglight@gmail.com. Love, LOVE, the letter N, guiding, GUIDING, LIGHT @gmail.com. Okay? Anywho, if you feel so led to do so, reach out. Maybe we can, get together, communicate, like minds, whatever. Help you all with, understanding the different aspects of your natal chart or whatnot. If you would like that, just shoot me an email, and we can see if we can connect some kind of way. Anyway, I pray that you all have a wonderful, wonderful hump day. Today is Wednesday, April 19th, and that you all are preparing for this eclipse that is going to be coming. I think it's in Aries, which is my moon, and my ascending sign. So I know the energies for me are going to be pretty fiery, but I am going to be doing a lot of meditating and just, sitting with myself during this full moon and this eclipse. I think it's an eclipse, not full moon, but during this new moon and eclipse, I'll be sitting with myself and just reviewing my past life. I'm currently also reading a book that I would like if you all would, perhaps go out and get it if you all are interested. Well, you can't really get it. I had to, I've been actually reading it online because I can't find it, but it will help you on your spiritual journey. And it is called The Language of Birds by William Henry. When I say this will help you to be a little bit more comfortable about where you are as far as your understanding this journey, as far as the, related to the Bible and, the tarot cards, because so many people say that this is, not of God or whatnot and so forth. It kind of just touches on something I believe will help to remove the veils over your eyes, so to speak, if you are hung up over, the Bible, and if you're doing the right thing or the wrong thing or whatever by using the tarot or any other type of divination tools. However, I'll leave you on this note. So, reading the Bible and trying to decipher the meanings in the scripture is also divination. So it's all part of tools in which we are able and have access to on our walk. But the book that I'm speaking of, The Language of Birds, will really help you you continue on your path. It's really empowering me to be like, wow, okay, you know, so many things. Like I said, again, we've been lied to over the course of our lives. And me seeking out the truth is, of course, what led me to my spiritual path where I'm at now. And I pray that, you know, anything that I share with you all will also help you all on your path. Anyway, I am created in this. It is time for me to go have a little lunch. Until next time, toodles. Blessings to you all.